Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from November 18th through the 20th, 2022. This is for Cancer, last shuffle coming up. I appreciate you guys and your patience with all the technical difficulties. Next week I'll be back on track. This week there's been so many delays with getting them up on time and everything else. I usually have them up overnight, the night before. It's been tough. But next week we'll be back on track. I truly appreciate your patience. I really do. Playing it safe, joyous fun. Ooh. I think that you're gonna try to play it safe. So you may be the one that's coming in with like, you know what? That's being the fun one, trying to point out the fun. You know what I mean? Being the optimistic one. You are playing it safe. I think because there's something. You want to do your own thing. Somebody wants to go their own way. The Knight of Swords and the Hierophant. This is like you are about to cut people off. Like Cancer, you're about to you're about to tell people, like, I could take you or leave you. Okay, all right, yeah, my way or the highway, dude. This is my life, my choice, my thing. I could take you or leave you, and you're gonna have fun while doing it. You might laugh while you tell them this. If you, because I see Knight of Swords as someone you're telling someone something. And you're playing it safe, saying nah, like nope, I'm not bowing down. The safest thing for me to do is not to comply. Okay, I'm not gonna comply. Mm-mm. I was gonna say you're gonna do it unapologetically, but never mind. You're gonna be kind about it, but you're gonna be firm about it. There's a lot of fixed energy. You have Taurus energy. You have Scorpio energy here. You are not playing with anybody right now. So this is you saying to people, I'm sorry, but if it's not going to be to these parameters and this specification, the answer is no. And you're going to say it like with a happiness about you, joyous fun. You're going to quickly walk away from the situation. This is a quick, like, oh, okay, click and walking away. This may be over the phone. It could even be in person, but I'm seeing more phone energy. Of a message, just letting people know, like, nah, it's good, it's all good, I'm good, bye. And this may involve a relationship as well. There's some sort of relationship here as well that you may be it's like that this may be an apology from a couple. This may be you and your person apologizing to people, going, I'm sorry, but I gotta go, but you mean it. And you're going quick. This is very interesting here. Planning and action, Temperance, and the Hermit. I think that you're in this energy of going, I need peace, and now you're really looking back, right? You know how like this looks like you were very traditional at one point. This is a very traditional energy of someone, a Cancer who's very traditional, right? Even to their own detriment. And now as you're planning and taking action throughout the weekend, right? You're planning for your week. You're looking back going, I put up with a lot of crap. And I just want peace at this point, right? And it may be that you're doing away with certain things because you're like, this was not working for me. From a historical standpoint, there's no emotion. I don't see emotion in that. I'm seeing someone who looks back at stuff and goes, do all these boxes check? Do you know how, like, a lot of us will be, well, of course you do, right? But we put up with a lot from people just because we say they're our family, and or they're people that, or that we, you know what I mean. You know how like you have that, we have a traditional sense, and most of the traditions, and I'm using family because usually traditionally, we tolerate a lot of bad behavior from people just because we grew up with them, or just because we came from them, or kind of thing. We share DNA, so we're putting up with a lot of behavior, and the Hermit is looking at stuff going, hey, just because of that, if you take the family and emotion out of the situation, would you put up with this behavior from a stranger? Would you put up with this behavior from your neighbor or or a coworker or someone that you don't have any emotional ties to? Would you put up with that? Probably not. So this is you looking back going, I don't want to do that again. Like, I just don't want to deal with that. Because I wouldn't deal with that from anybody else. Why would I put up with that from you? The standards should be higher for the people that you are connected to, that have an intimate connection to you. They have access to you. They should have higher standards. because they actually have access to you. And so that's something that you're going to look at and say, you're my good friend, you're my brother, sister, my parent, my nephew, niece, my child, my spouse. You should be doing better, and as you have privileges to my energy. So you're planning on taking those steps to bringing things together. It's like, even if it doesn't seem, you know what I mean? Even if it's completely off the beaten path, it's not even traditional. You're looking at it going, I'm better. I'm treated better by my freaking coworker than I am you, and I'm gonna roll with that. I'm gonna roll with this energy, okay? Because this is a rebel, and you're playing it safe, saying, I see the tradition. This ain't right. You're going to be quickly letting somebody know. I'm sorry, but we can't reconcile unless you do it the way I want to do it. Unless you are there's some. I got boundaries. I've got a manual here, a whole checklist. Can you check these boxes? Okay, then no. Courage. Ooh, look, you have the courage. 5 of Wands, 4 of Wands. You have to have the courage, right? Right, not to allow yourself to be triggered, to be, because it's like this. It looks like there's a conflict at your house, maybe competition or something like that. There's something here. There's a struggle at your house, and it's mostly like a power struggle. And it may have to do with the fact that you want to move on. And it's a struggle for you to want to move on. Okay, you've been waiting for this. It looks like you've been waiting to have stability in your house. You're going to have the courage to keep pushing, right? There's something about that, to keep pushing and all that stuff, but also about to move forward, move on, move forward, to communicate that too. Like, I'm not about to fight with you about this, right? My home matters more. My stability in my house, me celebrating in my home matters more than having to deal with this or push and pull with you. And so that's the courage you have to have, is like, pushing forward, right? You're nobody's victim. You survive, you make it. And so that's something here. You're not about to be someone's victim. I see that here. And you have to have the courage to be like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I'm not doing it. Okay, so we have planning and action again, and definitely, this is about you looking back and saying, this isn't gonna work for me. Joy is fun as you walk away. Realize that it's gonna release some energy for you to when you walk away. Like, finally, you're gonna have fun. You're gonna feel joy when you do. If you think about walking away from certain people or a certain place or something, and it gives you joy, that's what Spirit's talking about this weekend. If you think about not dealing with them, and actually just going, you know what I'm saying? Watch me as I walk away kind of energy. Spirit is saying that's the ticket. Those are the people, and that's the situation we're talking about here. And you're playing it safe. A lot of times, playing it safe would be to bow down to something. Playing it safe is to actually be rebellious about it. Break these chains of conformity, and sacrifice. You're sacrificing something. You're going away from something for your own happiness. And Knight of Cups would tell me too that it's unapologetic. But if you are connected to someone, your spouse may apologize. But as you're walking away, though, they're not going to apologize and be like, we're sorry for treating you. Both of y'all like deuces. You're walking away like, they can kiss everything on my whole backside, and your person may be like, I'm sorry, but they still are on your same level. Like, yeah, they can kiss it, but I'm gonna apologize. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a Scorpio here, a Virgo, a Sagittarius, okay? And you have the potential for other air and water energies, so a Cancer, another Cancer, or a Pisces, also Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius as well. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.